Good evening and welcome back. Welcome to those that are joining in and those that have just joined us on the Crystal Show. I am Leanne, Winston, Psychic Medium, and I'm pleased to have you guys coming online and starting to join in as well. I hope you guys are enjoying or getting some of this rain that we are getting. So the noise that you can hear in the background is very much around the rain or the heavy downpour that we are getting at the moment here in South Australia or in the Adelaide Hills. Don't know if the rest of Adelaide's getting it, but we certainly are. Hey, honey, I hope you're doing well. So I'm going to start again. Oh, my tongue keeps getting tired today. So I am going to, hey, honey, nice to see you joining in here as well. And hey, Nancy, I hope you're well too, honey. So I am going to answer some questions very soon. Lily saying, I am a first time, I will get to questions in a moment, honey, but what I do ask people to do is before you start putting your questions up, please do not just ask for general guidance. I would like you to ask about a subject or a topic directly so I can spend more time getting to more of you rather than focusing on the tuning in directly to a general question in that side of it. So I am happy to answer your questions, and I do need to say, we already have something like about 20 comments here in this last couple of minutes in the back end here. So please know, hey, honey, please know that the questions do move forward. The comments move really quickly in the back end here. So sometimes there will be times that your questions might be missed. Now, I do ask people not to inbox me and ask for free readings, and I ask for their questions to be done. If I don't get to your question and you desperately need an answer, I certainly do offer one question readings that you can book through my website, which is leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. I might actually just put that up for you now so you can see that. I do also, while that is going across, I do also want to acknowledge the card app that we have running. Some of you may have already entered it and received your card. Some of you have already joined up in the subscription as well, and I'm grateful that you've taken that subscription up because I really think it's worth the money that you are getting charged for that, to have that guidance card every morning of every day, every morning of the month that you're subscribed in. So basically, for those that are joining in and are new to it, it is an app that we give you 3 cards, 1 card a day for 3 days as a gift to you and a trial of the app, so you can have a look what it's about. You will receive a picture of a card, and you will also, with that card, have my voice over it, giving you my interpretation and my message in that card for that day. So that will come through your inbox. So if you've commented here in the back end or in the comments of the show here in mytimetv.live, if you haven't already gone in to that 3 card free giveaway, you will get an inbox message asking you if you're interested in receiving those 3 cards free. You comment yes, you will get a second message that will ask you to, I think it's push get started or get started on cards. You click on that, and then you will receive every 24 hours for those 3 days a card with that. Now, on the 3rd day, it will give you a message after your 3rd card saying that we have a subscription for these cards, a monthly subscription for $9.95 or $9.99, I think it is, a month, and you can choose to take that subscription up. Now, you do not get charged for the 3 cards to start with, so those people that have panicked before when the first card comes through and we talk about the subscription in the message, please know you're not charged unless you put the card details, your credit card details, into the app. All right. And then if you decide to go ahead and do that, you are going to receive a guidance card every morning with my voiceover. How lucky are you to get to hear me first thing in the morning? I don't know that I want to hear me first thing in the morning, but still giving you some guidance for the card that has come through for that day for you. Sorry, Maddie, your comment caught my eye. I'll touch on comments shortly. So there is that side of it. You can unsubscribe from that bot anytime. I am very happy to say this week we are going out to the US, the UK, and Canada today as well. So keep your eyes out. You will see ads with the app on it that you can get your free cards with that as well here on Facebook. So guys, I'd love you to help me share the love. Now, I do have to be careful, as some of you already know, about engagement baiting because Facebook has clamped down us on that. There are a few words we're not allowed to say anymore, and one would be the C word, what you're doing, down in the bottom of the broadcast. So if I talk about sharing the love, there goes a word, to give us love down below, I mean that C word, and make put in your words in down there. If I ask you to share, there we go again. There's a word that I'm not allowed to use. I've just said it twice. Getting frustrated with myself now. It's the tiredness. If I ask you to spread the love with family and friends, you know I'm talking about the SHARE word. That one, Robin. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. And yep, there's the other one. So thank you, Robin. It's funny, we can put it on screen, but we cannot say those words. And the other one is, Robin, the TAG word. There as well. Theonie's just saying your readings are on fire, not literally on fire. It'd be warmer if they were, honey. It's just that you are amazing. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And Paula is spreading the love as well. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. The other thing you can do is hit that S word and put this video, I nearly said it again, this is going to be a challenge for a few weeks while I break these habits. Yeah, thank you, Jessica. Really appreciate that. And Tiffany's got the right idea. She has put her friend's name in there. Honey, because they're not on my page or following me currently, you need to put the @ symbol, so the shift key and the number 2 together, down in front. Hey, Taylor. Welcome, honey. Good on you for joining the page, and I hope you enjoy and join in as well. That's right, Robin. Thank you very much. So I'd love everybody's help to do that so we can get these messages out a lot further. And on top of that, on Monday nights, for those that are just joining in or haven't caught up with the news just yet, every Monday night at 8:45 Australian Central Standard Time, I think I got it right that time, Roz, I am going live for a healing show. So if you have illness or you suffer with pain or you just generally want to get some healing yourself, join in for the hour, because I talk a little bit about my own pains, because for those that don't know, thank you, Ashley. Appreciate that, honey. I suffer with chronic pain. I have fibromyalgia. Hi, Oscar. And I have learnt over the last few years to manage that, to keep me moving and be able to do what I'm passionate about, which helps. So I would like to share the tips and the information that I have learned, the things that I have experienced with my own health, to help you guys, give you some tricks and tools, so to speak, out of my toolbox. And then what I'll do is talk people through a very quick meditation to open yourself up and to clear your mind. By opening yourself up, then I'm going to send out a group healing to everybody that takes place that is open to receive it. So if you know somebody that is suffering with pain or health, whether it's physical or emotional, there's trauma, there's abuse or whatever, there's so many things that we can do with intuitive healing. Please let them know about those broadcasts. Get them to go to my page, hit the LIKE button and follow the page. They can also get notifications when I go live, because that Monday night healing is actually done on my page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, where I've got that bigger following to get out to more people in that sense. Any other shows we're done here in mytimetv.live. And if you're watching from any of the broadcasts that are being cross-posted, so from My Time TV, where I'm broadcasting from now, is going out to Leanne Winston Psychic Medium, Body, Mind and Spirit, Live Hub, and there's a couple others. So if you're watching from another page, you need to jump over here on mytimetv.live. Now, if you look above the video that is playing right now, and you're on any of those other pages, there is the link that you can click on that will bring you straight to this broadcast as well. So I can see your comments here in the background at the same time. Now, before I do jump into readings, I've set my intention that I want to get 1,000 people online Monday nights through that healing hour and receive healing, or be watching, listening in, so to speak. So by you guys spreading the love, letting people know, and hopefully, I know it's going to take a little bit to build up, but I want to get 1,000 viewers at once watching and receiving the healing, so we can spread the world, spread the healing, the love across the world in that side of it. Okay, so with that, remember to join in here on My Time TV for the healing. It's on Leanne Winston Psychic Medium's page with that side of it. Okay. Now, there was something else I thought of that I must tell you guys before I jump into the readings, but it's just gone straight over my head. I do want to say, if you do see trolls in the background or some nasty comments, please hit on the end of their comment the 3 little dots. You can report them to Facebook, and then you can block them as well. So I appreciate everybody keeping an eye on that side of it, because Facebook does seem to have a lot of trolls around at the moment. If you're new to mytimetv.live, please remember to hit the follow button here as well, so you can watch a lot of the amazing shows that go on here, because we have a vast range of different shows, different people doing things. All right, so Leonie says, whoops, it's not coming up. 1,000 at once. You did it once before? I know I got to 999 views, and I think that was the first time I actually used Be Live. So I know we can do it, but with everybody's help, we will get there as well. Jessica says, why is Facebook so mean? Why can't you say it? They're calling it Facebook, engagement baiting. So what they would rather us do is pay them money, supposedly, to pay for ads. By saying those words, they think we are not dictating, but we're influencing people. All right. So that it's just, and Facebook has been clamped down on because of security issues and breaches that they've had in the past. So that the government, I presume it's the government, is getting quite tight on that side of it. So it is sort of pretty expected in that way. All right. So let's jump in. Let's do some questions because the night's going to get away from us. I could talk all night. I might fall asleep. I haven't had tea yet, so that's still to do, as well as my course notes for tomorrow night's beginners workshop that is starting off live online. So pretty excited about that one too. All right. Maddie says, I might get Dad to watch the intuitive broadcast if we don't receive any answers, honey. Now, I did see that there was a comment there. I will keep my eye out for that side of it. So I'm just going to scroll back through the broadcast. I am going to let my fingers do the walking tonight, and wherever the mouse stops is certainly where I'm going to click with that, as long as they are more direct questions and not just general questions as well. Oh, okay. Thank you, Paula. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me just click on where it comes up. Ashley says, Mum and I are sitting together. Is there any messages from my sister or my grandpa, please? Lovely. Now, I actually feel one of them had throat issues. Sorry. Your sister's energy, honey, is a very loving, a very gentle energy. I do feel here one moment, gone the next. So I do feel she was taken rather suddenly in the way that she passed. I get the reference to the hand on the heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourselves and your mum. I do get the reference to you do sense her around you. It's the feeling that you can close your eyes and you can sense her energy, her voice. You hear her voice at times as well. I don't know what the swallowing or the throat is, but I'm very much drawn to the throat and the chest, the heart area, and I feel like I'm really focusing on that area. So whether that comes around her the way that she has passed, I just get the reference to that. I also need to acknowledge the month of August. I'm also seeing the number 11. So whether I've got birthdays in August, or August is around celebration or anniversary, I get the number 11 as well. So I feel like I've got a connection with the month of August and the number 11. I don't necessarily want to say the 11th of August, but I just feel like I need to acknowledge August and the 11. Excuse me. I really feel like her throat chakra was blocked. So I wouldn't be surprised if there were things there that she wasn't able to say, pardon me, at near the end. She's really giving me that indigestion, the throat, the swallowing sort of feeling that I need to acknowledge there. So I do feel her energy, oh goodness, is very much around you. I don't know what the coughing, that swallowing sort of feeling is, so you can give me some feedback on that if you wish. I also get that grandfather is there with her, so I do feel they are very much together. I get a quiet energy with him. I just feel like he's sitting back and allowing your sister to do the communication, the talking. All right, so I'll leave you with her love. Know that there is a very beautiful smile that comes through with her as well. Okay, so thank you for allowing me to connect with her. Tamika says, hi, lovely. Can I have a relationship reading or just some general guidance? I'm going to focus on the relationship, honey, because I'd rather not focus too much on general guidance side of it. And with you, when I'm looking at relationship, I can get the reference to there's the need to communicate. So whether you're finding at the moment that you're not able to be heard or to speak up, say what you need to say, I feel like you're closing down, you're putting the walls up around your heart at the moment, which is going to block that relationship, that energy, so to speak. I do get the feeling you're doing it without realizing, and you need to open your heart up to allow the energy to flow, that movement, so to speak, in that way. When you do that, I get things will move forward and they will be positive in that side of it. Okay. I just look at the way the relationship is building into. So I get the reference to I'm focusing on the relationship and the way that we are moving into this energy. All right. So I wish you all the very best with that. Okay. Ashley is just saying hi. Kelly's saying hi. Linda, my hubby. Will hubby's foot heal surgery? New job, how long? Okay, I'm going to focus on his foot. I do feel that his foot will heal. I get the reference to the surgery. It was needed in that side of it, but I also get the reference to on that same leg I've got pain in the knee. All right, so I'm actually getting very drawn to my right leg and foot, ankle, and my knee with that. So whether it's been around the way that he has been able to move or the way he bears weight on that leg, I just get the reference to the knee is sort of sitting in a position that it wouldn't normally sit. So I do get through taking care of stuff of his foot. He is putting pressure on the knee in a different way that is causing aches and pains as well. So I send love and healing to your husband with his foot, and I'm sure that will get better. He needs to rest. He needs to look after it. Hey, Annette, the beautiful Annette was just online with me for those that caught in on the crystal broadcast as well. So thank you for all the hearts and prayers with that. Paula saying, I love the smell of rain. Do you feel anyone passed around me, my late husband or stillborn baby? I want to go husband, honey, and I actually feel he's got the baby boy with him. So I get the reference to, your husband's taking me to the chest, the heart area. I also feel that he is somebody that was very much in his own head. Okay. For some reason, I feel like I'm feeling smoke in the back of my throat. So I don't know if he was a smoker or there was something to do with inhaling the smoke, but I just get the sensation of that through the back of my throat with that. Okay. Very much in his own head, as I said, very much the thinker, very busy-minded with that. Now, I don't know if you still wear the ring, the wedding ring, or you play with the wedding ring. He's just making me feel like I need to sit and I need to just pull my ring on and off of my finger and turn it, okay? He does have his hand on his heart, which is my sign for love and pride for yourself. Now, I also get the reference to you need to put yourself first, honey. So you need to start doing those things that you want and stop trying to focus on everybody else, because he says you need to move forward and you need to look after you as well. All right. So know that he's very much around you. I get the feeling there's something significant to the month of May for you as well, honey. So look at the changes that come in May at the same time. All right. Crochet, sorry, honey, if I said that wrong. I'm not even going to attempt to say it. Hi, Leanne. My brother and sister-in-law were expecting a baby. She was 12 weeks along. Unfortunately, today they lost baby. Would love to hear from you. All right. My heart goes out to them, hun. Okay. Now, I keep getting drawn to the heart. So whether Bubs's heart wasn't developing properly, I just get the reference to I am looking at the child's heart, even though she was only 12 weeks pregnant. I just feel like something hadn't developed there. Now, I do also feel like I've got a little girl's energy with that baby as well with that. Okay. I do obviously I feel their heartbreak, their pain, and I need to acknowledge that also. But I want to give it another 4 to 6 months, and I feel like I've got pregnancy news again. All right, just things. Their energy, the whole situation just feels very much a blur at the moment, and that is totally understandable because this is only fresh. This is today that this happens. So I send out a lot of love, a lot of healing. My feeling is the next pregnancy will be a happy, healthy, fully developed baby that is delivered at full term. All right. So I do get the reference to sitting in that moment, acknowledging what it is they are feeling and knowing that they will deal with this in their own way and we will be able to move forward. It wasn't meant to be this time, it will next. All right. So, Bev, can I get a message from my who's I think you mean family passed away 12 years ago. I miss him so much. From get a message from my I am reading that right. Okay, honey. I actually get the messages come through your dreams, hun. So I don't know if you're carrying a bit of tension across your shoulder blade area. I just get the reference to looking at the tension across the shoulder blade and how you're holding on to that energy at the moment. Okay. I get there's a lot of love, there's a lot of pride, and I feel like I need to whistle songs or sing songs. So whether he was very much a whistler, a singer, the hummer, so to speak, I just get look at the tunes in that way, and I get the reference to you hear those tunes at times. Okay. I want to say you're feeling him around you. Excuse me, I don't. I'm sensing the very much the tiredness with you as well, honey. So I do feel that you're feeling a little bit run down at the moment, and you need to look after you. So whether it's about slowing down or it's about just taking that break, I just get the reference to the tiredness, the yawning that is coming through for you as well. So I'm taking it on like it's mine. Sorry, I got to let it go. Oh, goodness. No, guys, when we yawn, we are moving energy. You're releasing that energy as you breathe out. So it's better out than in. Even though I didn't feel that yawn was mine, I do feel, honey, that you are very tired in that way. So we just got Amber saying hi, and Nancy says, Leanne, I lost my half-sister last week. Does she have any messages for my dad? Honey, my heart goes out to you all. Okay. Now, I do feel that her energy is quite weak, all right? Now, this can be something that can be quite common for spirits that have just passed over. They go through a healing process. And sometimes they might take an hour, they might take a week, they might take a month, depending on what they need to go through. I do feel that she was here one moment and gone very quickly the next. I'm very much drawn to the heart, the upper stomach area. I just get a feeling of heaviness to my heart, but I feel like I've got the burning to the upper stomach area, so the base of the rib cage in front with that. Okay, I do feel that Dad is really struggling at the moment, and I feel like he's closing down. So to me, I get the reference to there is the need for him to communicate more, so to open up, to express how he is feeling, because I just get the reference to the more he closes down, the more he holds that back, the harder it is going to get. I do feel that you struggle to find the words. So as I'm trying to explain the feelings I'm getting, it's that feeling I can't get the words out. I need to focus more so on that. So whether you're just feeling a little bit lost and not knowing what to say to him, I do feel like your sister just wants you to be there for Dad and to let him know that she is okay. I do feel very much at freedom. I have a freedom sort of feel. So I want to say the spread her wings and allowed herself to fly, so to speak. So I love the way she's put it. What would the song references mean around her as well? Because I feel like she's acknowledging the verses of the songs. So when I got the spreading the wings and being free, I felt like I had a verse of a song with that side. So I hope that makes sense to you, honey. And like I said, my heart goes out to you all, and I send lots of love and healing your way. All right. So the next button, or next place to the cursor stopped, was Karen. Hello. Any messages from loved ones as coming up to the anniversary of ones that have passed? Honey, I want to acknowledge the person that has passed in the tragedy. I don't know where the fire or the house fire was at some stage. Now, I don't necessarily get this person passed in a house fire. I just feel like I need to acknowledge somebody had a house fire around that. I do feel this person is there, that is in spirit, is there frustration. Was here one moment, gone the next. Okay, I feel very frustrated with this energy because I feel like I can't communicate in the way that I need to as well. So not able to speak up or to say those words that are needed. There's still a lot of emotion, or the emotion is building in people that are still here coming up to the anniversaries. Okay, I need to acknowledge the number one as well. So whether we've got somebody that has passed coming up to their first anniversary, I just feel like the one is very strong around them as well. With that, you've got a lot going on around you, honey, and I just get that that the energy is very busy at the moment. You need to take a step back, and I want to say ground yourself and remember to breathe as well. Okay, know that they are still very much around everybody that they love so much. Okay, beautiful. So Alana says, any messages from loved ones that have passed over? Honey, I get a grandfather figure around you straight away. I would rather connect more direction about a more Pacific than as open-ended as that, but I do get the reference to the grandfather figure that is around you. Now, I feel like I've got to acknowledge the cancers or the throat cancer, because it's just making me feel like it's spread through the body, but I'm around the throat area with that side of it. Okay, now I feel like I've got connection to the 9th or the 9th month being September. Okay, so I just get the reference to the 9 is really important. Would I be right in saying very much a thinker? Because I get very much in his own head going over things a lot. Okay, so I'll leave you with that, that love as well. Sharon says, did Mum know my sister and I were there with her when she passed? Missed her so much, honey. She knew. I was getting the yes before I even got past the mum bit. With your question. So yes, I do get the reference to somebody sat holding Mum's hand and then had, I'm going to put one hand at each side of hers. So one hand holding hers with the other hand resting on top and talking to her. Okay. I do get the reference to that she also was able to let go of the pain prior to her passing. So I do feel her soul stepped out of what I call the vessel and stepped back and was in the room with you as well. Okay. All right. Actually, Ashley, I think I did yours. Mum and I are sitting here together. Is it? Yes, I did. That's right. Okay. Just hit the scroll. Mary says, thank you for being the best mentor, such a selfless person. Oh, thank you, honey. That's gorgeous. I love mentoring you, and I can't wait to watch you shine, honey, because you're pretty incredible yourself. All right, guys, and on that note, if you want to learn more about your intuition, we are starting our online level 1 psychic and mediumship development class. Mary was one of my gorgeous students that was in the in-class workshop here in Adelaide about 3-4 weeks ago. So that workshop, I have now converted it to an online workshop that will run over an 8-week period. We will connect online with modules each fortnight being released, and then each fortnight we will connect for an hour a week going over those modules and answering any questions. It's a certificate course, so if you want to join in, you want to explore your intuition, you want to grow it, strengthen it, certainly it's a great workshop for you. If I remember correctly, I'm down to the last place available. So in my psychic medium page, in the events page, you will find that information if you're interested. As I said, one place left. It's going to be a great group of people that are already coming together as well. All right, so I'm pretty excited to kick that off tomorrow night. Nita says, hi, Leanne, all my friends can join in now. Yay! Excellent. Guys, you can always hit the SHARE button and share into, I said it. Oh my God. I need to give myself a smack on the fingers every time I say those words. It's habit. It's conditioning. That S word, and spread the love into groups that will allow you, depending on their rules of the group as well. So if you know there's groups there, for me, I reached out to a healing group the other day with fibro, so they have contacted me, and I'm looking forward to having a phone conversation with them and how I can help with my show on a Monday night in their platforms as well. So, like I said, if you think there's a group that you're in that would be interested in this stuff, and the rules say you can, go your hardest. The more the merrier. All right, Ashley. Oh, she's going to give Dance here a call after this. Oh, lovely. I love passing on messages. Robin saying friends and family who would like to watch, and that word, and post, please. Thank you. Thank you, Robin. You're gorgeous. I love your help. Okay, I've answered that one. Hey, Carly. Hope you're doing well, honey. Next, Jody says, evening, Leanne. Just wondering, can you see my job being permanent and improving? Thank you. And I get the number 3 around that. So I feel like I've either got, I'm going to say 3 months. 3 months maybe going permanent, and I get the reference to the improvement there as well. So I do feel that it's going to bring some excitement, but also putting more pressures on you. So I'm going to give you more work than what you're doing now. All right. So all the best with that. Theoni's just letting us know. Facebook also encouraging meaningful interaction rather than us telling you what to do. That's it. So I keep forgetting about that as well. They want to see us having conversations. They want to see it going both ways in that sense. Okay. Sen, hi, could I possibly have a reading? Love to hear from you. Honey, if you could try and answer, okay, thank you. I was going to say try and ask more of a direct question. I'd rather focus on that, but Spirit's already telling me you've got a lot of changes going on around you at the moment. So I want to say look at the opportunities that are being put in front of you. I just get the reference to you need to make that choice to take that leap of faith or not, but you need to sit with that decision. Don't sit too long, because it will pass you by. Now, all of a sudden, I was getting the tense muscles in my right arm, my right shoulder, that upper arm area, and my shoulder. So I feel like I've got strained muscles or something going on, but it's also going up into the side of the neck for you. So if you're not feeling that at the moment, I'm going to say be careful of that. I just feel like I've got the muscular side of it with that side of it. So you can have that pain back, honey. I know I don't mind sharing, but I've got enough of mine. Tiffany's saying Jasmine Hoax asked a question, sis. All right, she may be lucky enough to answer it, hopefully. Tonight, I'm just hitting the scroll button, and where it stops is where I click. So, hey, Colleen, we are moving soon, 2 weeks, and slowly driving and looking, will we find a cheap and nice home soon? Yeah, and I feel like I've got water near it. So I'm not necessarily. Spirit's laughing at me. I feel like I've got a father figure coming through, honey, for you that is quite cheeky. All right. And he shows me a body of water. And when I said the water is around the home or near the home, He says it could be a little duck pond, it could be a paddle, or it could be a big piece of water. And he just laughed and he says, more than likely it's a small bit of water. So I want to say keep that in mind. I just get a very fun, loving energy with this gentleman stepping in, and very much the cheeky energy as well. But I do feel, yes, you will. And it's taking that leap of faith, honey. I think it's great. I actually want to take my time, spend some time looking around, sightseeing, so to speak, not being in a rush. All right. So wishing you all the very best with your house hunting. Okay. Sophie, hi Leanne, could you please tell me if my daughter will keep her job? I got yes with that, but I want to say it's going to be up in the air for a little bit more before she gets that clear answer. Okay. All right. Remember, guys, to ask more of a direct question as well. Hey, Joanne, she's letting her friend Helen know. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go. Catherine, any relationship or work guidance, please? I actually want to put the study books in front of you, honey. So whether there's the need to do a bit more study around work, I just get reference to look at the study in that sense. I don't feel like I want to say putting the paperwork in front of you. I get that it's more to do with study. I actually feel like you're feeling a little bit lost when it comes to work at the moment, but I do feel this energy will start to move soon. So that side of things will change in that way. All right. Guys, remember the universe is going through some massive stuff at the moment. I actually read somewhere today that we are in Saturn retrograde until the September the 18th. Now, with that, it's going to bring a lot of karmic energy. So look at what it is that you are putting out there. If you are sort of in that negative mindset or that despiteful energy, so to speak, you're going to bring in that negative karma. If you're out there doing what it is that you're passionate about, loving what you're doing and working more so from the heart, doing it out of love, you are going to grow, you are going to expand, things will really take off. So whatever it is that you are doing, negative or positive, you are manifesting that at the moment, and it's 100 times fourfold. So if you're stuck in that negative, you are going to bring a shitload of negative into your life, so to speak, because it's going to be 100 times fourfold of what it is now. If you're in that positive energy and you are moving stuff, you are really going to bring a lot of good stuff in. So remember, look at what it is that you're doing, where your mindset is. And if you are in that negative mindset, you just need to change that side of it. So we need to become more aware of that. Okay. Oscar, hey Leanne, I have a question regarding the number 24 for me. I was told that it will be a very powerful number for me, and that I'm wondering if I'm allowed to get any hints on this. Thank you. I actually feel like I need to look at your path number, honey. So when you look at numerology, our birth dates break down to a path number. I was actually saying the 24 as a 6, which is when you break it down. Now, off the top of my head, I can't remember what the 6 actually stands for. It's something that hasn't stuck in my mind, but I do get the reference to, yes, you've got that connection with the 2 and the 4. So whether it's the 24 put together or it's the 2 and the 4, because I actually feel like I want to separate it in that way. Okay. But look at the signs. Look at where the number 24 comes into your life. If it keeps presenting itself, it's got a meaning to it. Look at what comes with it. Okay. You can also look at numbers. Doreen Virtue has a very good phone app. Off the top of my head, I think it's called 101 Numbers, and it's around about that $8, but you download it to your phone. I don't think I've got it on this phone anymore. And you can look up the sequences with patterns with numbers and what the numbers mean as well. Okay, so thank you, Oscar, for your question. I love the fact that it was a little bit different, and it's great. So, hey, Caitlin, oh, Natalie, I am jealous, honey. I would love to be in Bali. I'm setting my goals. I haven't told my husband yet that I am planning on going to do a business course in Bali about August next year. I'm planning on spending a week over there and doing some massive training and growth. Paula says her husband was a heavy smoker and he passed from lung and bone cancer. I miss him so much. I'm moving on. Thank you. You are very welcome, honey, and all the best with moving on. You're heading in the right direction. That would be why I felt smoke to the back of my throat. Okay, so let me see. Oh, oops, I just answered sending love to that. Oh, beautiful, Oscar. That is gorgeous. Sending love to that family who lost the little one. I just love the way people share their love here and the way we support each other. And when we're doing it from love, we're doing it from our pure souls, the pure light. So thank you, Oscar. I'm sure they really appreciate your kind words. Oh, you are very welcome, honey. It's my pleasure. I love the hearts. Guys, you can share the love and hit the hearts. I don't know if you have noticed or taken, I can't see it on the back end of here unless I look on Facebook at the replay, but quite often I will catch the hearts going off and they all explode at once and it looks like fireworks. It's very it is very entertaining that way, but we can share the love, and I can see there are a few comments up here with the hearts in it as well. So there's just a couple, and Jasmine says, is there any guidance a loved one who has passed and wants to give me? Okay. I keep seeing music notes. I feel like I'm not going to sing. I am not going to sing. All right. I have a fun loving energy. It's male. I get the reference to the singing. He liked to sing, but I keep seeing music notes. I don't know what the significance is with the music notes for him and the music itself, but I just get the reference to look at the music, look at the words, the signs in the music, honey, with that. Now, I don't know if your birthday's just been or there's been a celebration just been or about to be, but I do feel that I need to acknowledge that celebration that Spirit is wanting to bring up. Now, I get the letter S. Now, I don't know if I've got Sam or Sharon, or I'm not big on names, but it's that very strong S name as well around you in Spirit. Okay, lots of love. Lots of beautiful energy there at the same time. Robin's just saying, are my past loved ones helping me achieve that next pregnancy? Do they have a message for me? Yes, I got a message for you too, honey. Don't focus on getting pregnant. Eat well, exercise, relax, let go of the tension, and have fun. Have a ball making that child. Okay, make it about the connection of you and your partner rather than the need to get pregnant. I understand that need. I've been there, but we can block that energy as well. So I want to say, look at crystals that are red with your root chakra, and I also want to say, look at the solar plex around your sexual chakra in that sense. Okay, so very much drawn there, and Robin is just giving big hugs to Natsi's and sending love as well. Beautiful. I love it. All right. Natsi, oh, sorry, honey. Nat is saying, thank you, Leanne, so much. Yes, she passed from a heart attack. All right. So that was by memory, honey. Yours hasn't long passed. Okay. Hey, Sue. Sue and Peter say hi. In the last couple of weeks, my mum has had a heart attack and 4 mini strokes. Can Spirit offer any advice, please? Ugh, okay, honey, I actually feel like your mum is getting very tired at the moment. I do feel her energy is worn. She is worn down, so to speak, with that. I also want to look at the thinning of her blood. So whether they're thinning it and it's over thin at the moment, I just sort of feel like I've got the thinner, too much thinner fluid in that sense. Okay. I don't know what's going on with mum's ear, but I get pressure to the ear as well. So whether through the stroke she may have a slight bit of weakness to that right side, I just get the reference to the pressure around the ear with that. Okay. I just got to send lots of love and healing to mama and yourself in that way as well. Okay. I do feel mum's a bit frustrated at the moment. So whether she needs to be able to speak up in that sense, Lynn's just saying hi to Debbie, the communication. All right. Jamie Lee would love to see if there is any messages from my pop and my nan. Would love a lot, would mean a lot to me and to him. I get a beautiful energy with her, honey. I do get the feeling that there was a bit of a cheekiness between the two of them. And I do get the reference to she keeps those routines going. So whether he sits and he reads or he will used to do things with her in the morning, the breakfast, that side of it. I do feel that she is still very much doing those routines with him. Okay. Gorgeous, I want to say soulmates. And I do feel that his heart has broken since her leaving, but I also get it's not forever. All right. So I'll leave you with a lot of love. And I want to say she gives him the peck on the cheek at times. Okay, so whether he feels that gentle kiss, I just get very much there with that side of it. Okay, Oscar, 21 minutes in, Nancy, if you want to show your dad this. Oh, okay. Thank you, honey. You're obviously making reference to a comment. I just thanked him, Oscar, for that. Thanks. Trying to work out what's going out there. There's noises. When I was live doing the crystal workshop with Annette, we had stuff jump off the cupboard, a whole stack of plastic cups piled up, decided to go flying across the room. So I think Spirit's a little bit restless. I think it's this energy of the water lately, the showers, the rain. Okay, must be a happy home, I think. Janice, love watching. Oh, thank you, honey. I really appreciate your feedback as well with that. So he's going to find my tea on the kitchen cupboard in a moment. I might not have any left. It's hot and spicy, so he will soon learn. Oh, gotta love it. Jordan Lee, hi. Does a friend of mine have any messages for me? It's nearly been 2 years. I get the cancer reference. Now, I don't want to say cancer necessarily in health. I get the reference to cancer as in birth symbol side of that. So very much, okay, thank you very much, a loving energy. Now, I want to say there was a bit of frustration around your friend as well. I get the smiles, the laughter with it. So would I be right in saying your friend was quite playful at times? There's a lot of, I want to say, moments missed. So whether you missed out on spending time together for one reason or another, or something got in the way, I just keep getting there's a lot of moments missed. And I get look at the music reference too. So to me, I do feel that, pardon me, your friend is putting signs in front of you with the music. All right, so look at the music, the meaning of the song and what it means to you. Okay. I like that, Paula. Honey, you need a naughty jar wedge. I could go on a holiday. That's a point. I like that. Maybe if the kids or my husband say any of those words, the T, the S, the C, or the L word, they could play along with it as well. Maybe anybody that walks in the door. I'll get my holiday quicker. Nikki, I get the number 4 around that. I actually feel like I'm going to say 4 weeks, 4 months with that question. All right. So I don't feel that it's too far away. Okay. Jody, you are very welcome, honey. It is my pleasure. All right, guys. Well, remember to keep sharing the love. The comments are further down. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I get that is a yes, a very strong yes. All right, so I'm both on the block and the network. Okay. Okay, whoops, didn't want to go down. Am I going? Yes, I get that one is a yes too, Taylor. All right. I forgot to ask you guys to share and let me know where you're from. So do that, guys. It's not too late now. I will certainly go back and look at these comments later on as well, maybe while I'm eating my tea. I had lunch at 5 o'clock tonight because I worked up in Murray Bridge. That's something I can, I'm allowed to, I presume I'm allowed to say just yet. I'm proud to say that I will be going back to Murray Bridge and working at Natural Stepping Stones in Bridge Street, 52 Bridge Street. At this stage, I think it'll probably be one day a month that I'll go up there. So if anybody wants to have a reading with me in Murray Bridge, they can contact the team at Natural Stepping Stones. They will take and handle my bookings there as well, so we don't get it all confused. Thank you, Jake. Also, for those in the Murray Bridge area here in South Australia, I am doing a live show and tickets are selling now for the 16th of May. I've made it for the Thursday after Mother's Day because I thought it was a brilliant way for people to buy mum a present with a difference. So if you do buy mum a ticket for the show for Mother's Day and you're booking one for yourself or you're booking two, book them as a Mother's Day ticket, so that way I know how many mums are coming and mum will receive a gift from us and yourself at the door on arrival that night. Tickets and information are in my events page on my Facebook page, Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. Facebook page is Leanne Winston Psychic Medium. So if you're not following that English, God, I keep doing that tonight. If you're not following that page, hit the LIKE button and you will start to see all my lives and stuff like that. I quite often put different stuff up, share tips and tools and stuff like that. You can certainly check out my website, leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com. I have the online store there. Not all my stock is up online as yet, but we are gradually adding stuff there as well. You will find up and coming workshops and stuff. I know I need to update that at the moment, but hopefully over the next week I will get that done. Yes, Natalie, I get yes to that, honey. So sorry, that did catch my eye then for some reason. So certainly check out the website, look at the products. Peacock White, whereabouts are you? I am in Mount Barker in the Adelaide Hills in South Australia. And that's what I should mention. If you'd like to book a reading, you can certainly go to leannewinstonpsychicmedium.com, go into the services. That will take you into my booking calendar and you will see all the different services I offer. If you're after one question, there's one question readings there. There's email, there's phone, there's Skype. I don't necessarily focus on Skype anymore. It's more around the Zoom readings that I do. So I can actually record a Zoom reading, send you the link so you have a copy of your reading to watch back at any time. Now, there's no difference for me whether you're sitting in front of me or we're talking on the other side of the world or the state or even across town. I can connect with you no matter the distance that's there as well. All right, so there is always that option to do those, and they can be booked through my my calendar, my website link as well with that. If you're wanting to learn about your intuition and focus on exploring that, we have the beginners level 1 online course that starts tomorrow night. It's an 8-week course, and there's more information in my events page on that. Now, if I remember correctly, we are down to 1. Last I looked, there was still 1, and that was just, I think it was about 6:30, 7:15. I checked that. 1 spot left. So if you're interested, jump in, don't miss out, and you won't be disappointed, I'm sure. It is a certificated course, and you get to connect with like-minded people. So the energy of the group that is already there is fantastic. All right, guys. So I've spoken about my live event in Marybridge. Be working once a month up there at Natural Stepping Stones. You can connect with me however you like for a reading. Where am I next? This Saturday night, I'm out at Gawler, the Gawler Barossa Jockey Club. We're doing a ladies' psychic night out there, and the show this afternoon I heard has 2 tickets left before it's completely sold out. I will be on stage doing readings for those in the crowd. So if you've seen John Edwards do his events with crowds, that's what I do. And I won't be alone. I have some other lovely people, the Daryl Whitford, Eliza Richards, I think it is. And there's a lady by the name of Julie that is a medium as well doing readings. So we'll be on stage demonstrating what we do, answering questions, the whole lot. You get nibblies, you get a glass of champagne. I'll be having mine after we finish the show. I'll have 1 glass before we come home. Mum could be driving home because I could be asleep by then. And then I'm out at Golden Grove on the 11th of May at the Golden Grove Arts Centre for the Wellness and Spiritual Fair out there. I am taking pre-bookings for that at the moment. It's a 1-day event from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. by memory. So you need to get in quick if you'd like a reading with that. But there are going to be a lot of different stalls, stocks, readers, the whole lot. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I'm off to Broken Hill on the 24th of May. I am doing a live show there, as I said, John Edwards style. Gotta love John. On the 24th of May at the Demo Club. So if you'd like to connect with me there and experience a show, the Demo Club are selling the tickets. All right. I am reading there on the Saturday. I think there is only 1 appointment left before that is totally booked out, but I will be back in July, I think it's the 20th, teaching a drum making workshop to a group of people there and doing some readings as well while I'm there that weekend. So that's basically May, what I've got going on. I won't worry about June. June's here, there and everywhere. We're back to Port Pirie. We've got the big expo here in Marybridge. I was in Marybridge today. I'm in Mount Barker now. Here in Adelaide. And then we're off. I'm down heading north to Craigmore to do the expo the week after there. So there's always lots going on. Looking forward to tomorrow's workshop getting started and watching a new group of people come through. If you're wanting to do the mid-level, which is number 2 level, I will be getting that up and running shortly, probably more so. I might do I want people to register if they're interested in it, whether it's in class or it's online, because I could probably do both if I get enough people to it in that way. The advanced level, the level 3, will be coming up. I was hoping to do that June. I'm probably looking late July, August with that currently as well. And for those that would like to work really closely with me, next year I am going to be releasing an 8-month program where we will connect regularly. You will have full access to me. If you want to become a reader and earn money from it, you will get the chance to come to events and read next to me on my stalls and have me there for support and all that sort of side of it. I will help you to strengthen, grow, like I said, you're going to have exclusive access to me, and it's going to be for only an exclusive amount of people. And it will be a small amount of people, all right, or students that can join in on that. So I'm looking really forward to that as well. Thank you, Jordan Lee. You're very welcome, honey. All right, I am going to leave it there. Oscar, I like that. That's cute. Kadena Majura. There's a couple from Majura, actually. I missed getting back there in March, but I would love to come up that way later this year. Maybe I could run a workshop up there or do a show or something. With that side of it. All right, excellent. I am going to leave that there, go and have some food. I need to sort my computer programming issues out before it does my head in, ready for tomorrow night. And I look forward to seeing you, if you're free, Friday night, 8:30. I will be online with the beautiful Annette, Yvonne, and myself doing readings once again. Take some time for yourselves. Take a deep breath. Step back out of that energy and just ground yourself and be with self for a moment. Clear your mind. You deserve that time, and you deserve all the happiness and love in the world. Sending you big hugs, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.